So we're here to answer questions. I've heard
Hi.
doing that. So yeah. We can start with introducing ourselves. My name is Artemis.
Oh, I'm Phoebe.
I'm Thalia.
We're here. These two are in the hunt. In my hunt. So yeah, we're here to answer some questions. If you guys have any, you might want to join. Anything and everything. And just this time, we're allowing boys to also answer or ask questions. Not to answer them. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Yes. We have our first one. To all, the hunters also go on quests.
Not like the half-bloods.
No.
No. We're much cooler.
Very true. No, but not the. They go on kind of quests for me to hunt something, but also if there's something else that is needed to do, of course, we do that. But not in the way of how the camps do it. No. Thalia, when was the last time you visited Camp Half-Blood?
The last time, well, went to camp we played Capture the Flag, and by myself, not too long ago. I visit more Rome than I visit Camp Half-Blood because of Jason. But the last time was when we all the huntresses came, and we stayed in the cabin.
Yes, we have next Phoebe. How old are you?
I don't remember. To be honest, I stopped counting after like 3,000 or something. I don't keep track. I'm very old.
If you do remember, some of the girls and I have a bet of how old are you.
I was one of the first ones to join the hunt, so I'm pretty old.
That's true. That's pretty true.
Yes. Well, Artemis, do you allow visitors for the hunters? Depends on what sense of visitors. But usually it's kind of hard to have like visitors in the sense of like coming and staying. Of course, people are allowed to come and stay, or mostly I don't allow boys, but visitors, if they want to come to our camp, wherever we have put up, yes, they're allowed to, but we usually move. We usually don't stay in one spot, so it's easier for the hunter to visit their friends or family. It's kind of hard of doing it the other way. But yeah. Next question is, how are y'all doing today?
Great.
I'm doing good.
Yeah. We had our first catch of the day earlier today. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah.
Do you also sing songs around the campfire? Sometimes.
Yeah. All of us are pretty talented, so
Yeah.
we take turns.
Maybe not the type of song that is usually sung in Camp Half-Blood. Different. Yeah. It's more maybe traditional, old folklore songs, stuff like that. Yeah.
It is fun, but nobody at Camp Half-Blood seems to know a lot of them.
Yeah.
No. Usually that's not all what they focus the most on. Always.
Yeah. A lot of the campers in Camp Half-Life do more freestyle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely a more them thing. I guess it's also more of a my brother thing, and I guess it's his children who usually makes the camp songs. So yeah.
Yeah. And Polo's white a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole haiku phase, I really hope it gets over it.
We're still hoping for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably one of his worst phases. Would be great if could just move on to maybe a better one.
Yeah. I never thought I missed when he used to only recite poetry.
Yep. Or do you guys from Phoebe? Do you remember at least when he had this like country music phase? And would only sing in like a country music style. It was so annoying.
I'm glad I've missed that.
Yeah, you should be. Laura Polo wasn't very good at that.
No.
I bet. And I bet he claimed he's very good at it.
Of course.
Yeah, no. He's a time.
Yeah.
I remember what he tried to make me steer his chariot, and it was not fun. I almost crashed us all.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's terrifying.
Worst and best moments with the hunters. With the hunters. Okay, so that's me. Or yes.
Interesting. Yeah.
Hunters. Yes.
You first, my lady.
That's a lot of years. That's what 4,600 something years. Oh god. I just think that like something that keeps being like it, no matter who's there, it's always like such a nice time to is like we're setting up a new camp and everything is just like gone its place. You can just like sit and like not have any worries for a second. Just around the campfire. It doesn't really matter who's there, like as long as I have my hunters there.
I don't know for me. Phoebe?
Okay. Let's see. Worst memory.
Oh yeah, it was a double question. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
I don't know. It's always like hard when one of the hunters left, just because like they perish in battle, or they just stop wanting to be in the hunters. Hunter. English is hard. Sorry, but yeah, that's always hard. And best memory, I have to say the first time we saw the snow, and we have like kinda of a snowball fight, I think you call it. It was very fun, but we didn't know the rules, and we just they told me there's not actually rules for it, but it was fun.
I would agree with you on worst memories. It's always when someone dies. Um, I of course it's sad always to see people go, but at least you know that was on like they had their own choice. Um, but seeing someone die in battle, it's always hard.
It is. Oh, yeah, I have to agree with that one too. The worst is when somebody leaves or dies. But the good, best memories is when we are just all of us and we're just enjoying our time. There's no threat. There's no danger ahead, and we're just going through. It's one of the best.
Just hunting without that whole like world might be ending part.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. If you all had to side with a cabin at Camp Half-Blood for Capture the Flag, what cabin would you all pick?
Athena.
I would also say Athena.
I think that's the smartest choice, but I will also want to say, like, I will want to fight with my siblings. So I will go with the Laura Paul cabin also.
I feel like Athena cabin would be a very good. We would. I feel like we wouldn't have as much conflict with them
Yeah.
as other cabins. So yeah.
And I get to see Annabeth.
Yeah. Next question is: do you all keep up with the modern trends?
Somewhat.
Yeah. I feel like it depends a lot, like especially on both like the hunter. But since we're usually away from civilization, it is harder to keep up with like trends. But of course, we know about like big events and stuff like that. But small, mortal day-to-day trends, definitely not, because like we can't be out like without meeting civilization for over a month. That's mortals usually likes to jump around in trends.
In a week, sometimes.
Yeah. But I don't know how you feel, Phoebe, about the whole trans thing.
Oh, I don't keep up with modern trends.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. I would definitely say that. So, like, I have it definitely easier because I'm a goddess, but yeah.
When I go as Jason, I just get all this information, and then the next time I go is like, I thought this was trending.
Yeah.
Like, nope. Okay.
Yeah, it's like every time we visit Camp Havlot that it's not like very often, but still when we do, it's every time there's talking about something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just keeps changing, and it's hard to keep up. I don't know. Stick to my Green Day.
That's good.
Yes. Any other questions? You know.
I don't know. Well, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, which is
And all the time you have been a hunter, what's the most difficult thing you've done?
well.
The most difficult thing.
I think when we are like going and helping the other demigods on a quest.
No, I'm not. There's been a lot of like hard things. But I don't know if I could say something that like is like super like I don't know if like what I was saying the most difficult. Like I guess it was like these big this is not directly maybe with the hunt, but just all of these like big battles, for example, against Kronos and stuff like that. Of course, they're always like difficult. Yeah.
The most difficult things.
I don't know.
Yeah, have everyone answered this question? Sorry.
Yeah, I agree. I think we all did.
Okay, good. Sorry. To all, have you been to Camp Jupiter? Well,
Yes.
not me, but my Roman counterpart. I don't know how much you want to say that.
Mm.
It's me specifically, but yes. Me as Diana has been there. Yes.
We have visited a couple of times, not so often also. I think we visited more Camp Half-Blood than Camp Jupiter.
Yes.
For me, yes, I've been. I visit my brother. Yeah, just there. Then sometimes in Camp Half Blood. But yeah, visit those pretty often.
Yeah. Artemis, where is Apollo now? He is right now a mortal. After our father kind of cast him down there, kicked him off Mount Olympus, and yeah, he's trying. He's finding his way, and I'm not allowed to help. So that's a thing.
He's a big boy. He can help himself.
That's it's one thing when he's a god. I don't know about him when he's a immortal.
Yeah, I've heard like he's like bound to a human. It's weird.
Yeah. Meg. I think she's a child of Demeter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. To all favorite foods.
I don't know. Something's a hamburger. I don't know. Going around, I miss going around the street foods in New York sometimes, though.
Favorite food? Like modern.
I think like in general.
I don't know. I tried how you call it, street food, like the one they sell around. It's pretty tasty.
It is.
I would say ambrosia, but if we were going in normal foods, a good like steak is nice. Yeah, if it's hunted ethically, of course.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah.
Do the hunters eat s'mores? And if they do you all prefer the marshmallow burnt, undercooked, or slightly browned?
Yes.
I actually like don't like to cook my marshmallows.
I like them burnt. Sticking them to the fire and let that burn, crisp and blacken. It's really good.
As you hear, yes, we do eat s'mores.
Yeah.
I like mine slightly brown. This Thalia is just like heathen.
I'm not a heathen. I am well aware of my marshmallow status. It's as dark as my soul.
Of course.
Right.
It's a trend. I don't know. I tried it's a trend.
This person says that burnt marshmallows are great.
You get it. You get it. Exactly. It's nice. Is they are. They're just crispy and like on the outside and crunchy, and then it's like very gooey inside. Good.
Oh. Well, we will be going on for maybe 10 minutes more. So if you guys have any more questions, we would love to hear them.
Yes.
Favorite activities with the hunters? Other than hunting. I guess it's supposed to say.
Yeah.
Other than hunting.
Other than hunting.
I mean, like we do a lot of stuff together. We're like 24 hours together. So we spend almost every moment of every day together. Basically we do everything. I guess other than hunting, I will say, I don't know. My brain just went completely blank.
Fair. Other than hunting would be just like traveling, visiting other places, going around camp, or well, our camp, not Camp Half Blood.
But yeah, when we get to a new place, putting the camp, it's always very fun.
Mm-hmm. It's always bonding time with the rest of the girls.
Yeah. I like both ends of the spectrum, both like being on the move, but also when we have like put everything up and can just like either go out and like make like everything ready for going out hunting, or just taking a chill afternoon or something like that, or morning or whatever it is at that time. What do you do on slow days? Is there a meaning when we don't go out hunting or are on the move?
We just stay in the camp, usually.
just hanging out. Usually, when we have a slow day, it's usually because of the fact that we have hunted something the day before and it needs to get taken care of and stuff like that. But otherwise, just having extra time around the camp and everyone is just hanging out, having a nice time.
Yeah.
I have a question that is, do you all have phones?
Some
Yeah, but also for the same reason that any demigod don't have a phone. It's dangerous. So, usually, instead, we use iris messages.
Yeah.
So as long as, because most of us, or I feel like everyone at least that have recently joined the hunt, usually their family are somewhat aware of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we have a few phones like in the camp. So if anyone has any more parents and needs to call home.
I once owned somebody a new phone because they handed it to me and the static was not good for the phone.
Yeah. Can understand that.
Yeah. The
Saps.
yeah.
How often do you cross the Amazons? Not that often. We usually try to keep separate. Because, or at least like we have now started to work more with them, but beforehand we were trying to keep the Greeks and the Romans separate, because they weren't supposed to know about each other.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's quite a time.
yeah. But now we have started working with them more. It's because of the whole like thing that happened with Gaia and us being kind of the Greeks and Romans being forced to work together.
Yeah. That was quite an adventure, to be honest.
Yeah.
If anybody else has more questions.
Yeah, if we have any more questions, otherwise we'll start rounding off. Yeah. We'll wait a bit more and then we can see what. Yeah. Are you guys ready to move to the next step? I think we're going to move pretty soon.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure for the move.
Do you name the wolves? Of course we name the wolves. Of course they have names.
Yes, we do. Very lovely.
Oh, the wolves. They're very, very helpful, very sweet.
Yeah.
Like,
We just got a new one. We don't know what to name her. Everybody's.
We're taking votes. We have to make votes.
Yeah, we have to make votes.
Yeah. So that's how we name the wolves. We usually vote. Yeah. Have you met the Valkyries or Egyptians? I have. Some of the gods, not the Valkyries specifically. but I met the Norse and Egyptian gods.
Yes. I've heard of one Valkyrie. Annabeth told me that her cousin is friends with one. Sam, her name was, believe. But yeah, other than that, no. Indeed,
I haven't met the Valkyries personally. I just have heard of them, but I don't think I have ever met one. And the Egyptians, we try not to cross path, I think.
Yeah,
Like they try to
no,
avoid us. Or we try
we're
to
trying to keep all the um, different people separate, but apparently it hasn't worked that well lately, just as with the Romans and Greeks. We're also now starting to mix within Norse and Greeks, and also I'm pretty sure Annabeth and Percy met some Egyptians as well. So some magicians.
Annabeth didn't tell me that. Oh, well, next time we talk. Sometimes we do talk every much. Just keep up with each other.
Yes. I do think that will be the end of today's stream. So I'm just going to pull you guys up one by one. You guys can say your goodbyes.
Thank you for joining us. See you next time. Be safe. Hydrate, and yeah, goodbye.
Oh, bye. Make sure to stay safe out there. I still heard that there was still the thing going on. Just wear the mask or something like that. Make sure to stay safe out there.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. Stay safe and also stay hydrated and everything like that. Please like and subscribe and check out this account's TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to join the stream or just randomly like chat with the community and stuff like that, you can join the Discord, and all of those links are down below in the description. Also, if you're a person who wants to join these streams but feel like you're a bit afraid, we might have the people who are behind all of this might have a thing where you can just get to know how it is behind the scenes. So that's also in the Discord in the chat panel votes. So if you would like to join that would always be fun. But yes, thank you all for coming, and goodbye.